especially after the reaction in the second half.
Yeah, it was the expected difficult match today. Of course, it was a big chance for us to become champion with a win. That was our goal. But we knew also before that we play against a very good team, and they also still have had chances before the game to qualify for Champions League. So we knew about their motivation, and yeah, it was two different halves. So I think in the first half, Sporting did it very well. So they played with a lot of intensity. They won most of the duels. So we were not quick enough in our head and also not in our legs. So I think we played not on our top level. Conceded 2 goals, and then it was a very difficult task. But I think we changed a few things at halftime, and we were able to change also the momentum. So with the first whistle of the second half, it was a completely different match. We played with more intensity. We played more forward. We played better in pressing, and I think we tried to come back into the game. And with the goal, with the first goal, I think we believed again to win the game or to draw. And at the end, we deserved, in my opinion, also the second goal. At the end, I think the result is fair. Of course, we wanted to win before the match, but when you are 2-0 down at halftime, and at the end you can play 2-2, so we have to take this point. Big respect for my players that they were able also to in this situation to stay focused and to show attitude. So I'm happy with how they performed, especially after halftime. And now we prepare us for the last match, and then we try our best to win next week and to become champion.
Good evening, Mr. Schmidt. Miguel Guerreiro from SIC Notícias. Are you sad with this result, and why did you replace João Mário during the halftime?
No, I'm not sad. So I know, we are not machines. So we are not winning machines. We are human beings. So all we want to achieve, we have to work very hard for that, and we always respect also the opponent. So I think when you play in Sporting in this situation, I'm not sad because we haven't won the championship today. So I think I expected that it's a tough game, and so we have to accept the result and also the story of the game, and also that Sporting, especially in the first half, they played very well. So I'm not sad. The second point, I think we had to change something. So of course a few tactical things, but also in my opinion, with Alex Ba as a right back. So he's back now after a long-term injury, with Frederick in front of him. In my opinion, also João Mário. I wanted to protect him a little bit. So in my opinion, there was a lot of noise for him. So not easy to stay calm, and so sometimes as a coach you have to take care of your players, and in my opinion it was the right moment to take him out.
Boa noite, João Farinha, Bola TV. At the end of the game, Frederick Ausnes told the journalists that you had a good chat with the team at the halftime. What did you say to them?
It was not something very special. We talked about a few tactical things, that we have to be much more forward orientated in the pressing. So we need to shift better with the back four, and to close backwards quicker, to do everything together. A few tactical things, and also the mental part to accept that we were not that good in the game, and we have to stay calm, and we have to show now in the second half that we are able during a match to change the approach completely. Start with easy things, winning duels, winning second balls, play forward, and then get confidence, and then go for the first goal. And when we score the first goal, everything is possible. And so I think the players, they say also a few words. So I think we have now some experience also in these moments. And I think very important is also, even when you are not perfect in the game, to believe always in yourself, and the team showed it second half.
Pedro Neves de Souza, CMTV. How did you see the referees' work, and Are you afraid to lose the title?
What was the first question?
How did you see the referees?
The referee. Yeah, I think I was not really happy with the yellow card for Antonio Silva, in my opinion. Was too much, but no comment to him. And the second question? I'm not afraid. It's a big motivation for us to become champions. So it's not like it is easy to win the championship in Portugal. So of course, it's our goal. When you are part of Benfica, then you have to win prizes and at best the championship. So we are in a good way. We put a lot of effort in that. We have a lot of points, but we are nevertheless not really 100% champions. So we had to work very hard until the last match day. So we are not afraid. We are very motivated next week in our stadium to play a top game and to show that we deserve to become champions. It has nothing to do with to be afraid.
Mr. Schmidt, Rui Pedro Rocha, boa noite. How good is the fact that maybe the draw is enough in the last match?
Yeah, our approach is always to win. So it doesn't matter where we play. We always want to win, also today. But it's a small thing. You never know what happens in football. But I think we already showed in our stadium this season that we are able also to be dominant, to create a lot of chances and to decrease a little bit the probability to not win these games. So I think we know a draw would be maybe enough, but of course we go for a win. The draw today was more the mental part. So that we scored the second goal, I think, is very good for the self-confidence. Not to lose this game, I think, is very good for the preparation for Saturday.
Hi, Roger. British Carvalho from 00. I would like to ask you about the integration of João Neves in these last games of the season. How important do you think his role has been to calm down the team in these moments? Today he scores obviously an important goal. How have you been seeing his evolution?
Yeah, João Neves, to be honest, is a big surprise. So also for me, of course, he started, I think, before winter to train with us. Then he had some minutes in the first team because he did it very well in training, and he got a lot of confidence. He developed in training, tactical wise. He knows what he has to do on the pitch, and then at one point, in my opinion, he was also ready to start. And then you give him the chance, and then you see if he's ready or not. But I think he plays with so much confidence, with so much focus against the ball, very sharp in pressing, very good with the ball, always available, very brave. I think he's a big surprise at the end of the season for us. So, of course, Tino and Chiquinho, they did it fantastic this season, but to have another option now at the end of the season is perfect for us, especially because he's a boy from Benfica. He comes from our youth. He scored the first goal for us, so that's also the philosophy of Benfica. And if players are ready, they are ready. It doesn't matter if they are 18 or 20 or 25.